Isn't it amazing how fast things can turn? Right, the background to this video is an open letter to the Chief Constable, which I recorded on the 4th of June and sent to 7 people. The Chief Constable, the District Auditor, PSD, IPCC, 7 anyway. I can't remember offhand. I've finally had a reply from Professional Standards. This is not what this video is about. I've finally had a reply from Professional Standards, who show their usual level of concern when a 30-year fraud is being carried out and there's illegal warrants and summons and all things flying all over the place. It just says, I acknowledge your receipt of your letter dated 4th of June. Having read your letter, it is considered that it contains no complaints against police. Well, other than you won't fucking investigate anything. I think that's called failure to uphold the law, which is actually quite a serious complaint against police. But they are wishing to report allegations of crime. No! You don't fucking set a warrant that doesn't even have a correct fucking offence written on it. A dummy company called Huntingdon District Council, based in the town hall in St Ives, which seems to have no real purpose, which can't be found also on the Company's House website. Do you think? If you wish to report new allegations of crime or provide further information in relation to already reported allegations of crimes, I love them. I fucking love them. I'm going to read that again. If you wish to report new allegations of crime or provide further information in relation to already reported allegations of crimes, then you should contact 101 with regard to these matters. What, you mean all the crimes I've been reporting for the last 7 years and you can't be bothered getting off your fucking arse because it's your council mates who are committing the fucking crimes? Those crimes. Are those the crimes you mean? This department will be taking no further action in relation to the above-mentioned correspondence. We haven't taken any action yet, so I don't know why he's saying no further action. For fuck's sake. Anyway, I've had a reply from him. I've had an acknowledgement from the local government ombudsman via email and nothing further. Until today, when I had to go to the post office to pick up a delivery because it had a £2 charge on it. Do you know why it had a £2 charge on it? Because I thought, well, my birthday's next month. I thought, well, my mother sent me a parcel. She's not put the right postage on it, which has happened before. There was a £2 charge on it because there was no fucking stamp on it. Who do you think it was from? Oh, it was from the Chief Constable, Alec Wood of Cambridgeshire Police. So the usual fucking incompetence of Cambridgeshire Police, they can't even put a fucking stamp on a fucking letter. These people are supposed to enforce the law, boys and girls. They can't even put a fucking stamp on an envelope. But yes, the Chief Constable has written to me, and he's signed it and everything. And he's got his name at the top, look. MA. I don't know what MA. What's MA? Master of Arts? Certainly a performer. And it was written on the 7th of June. When was the 7th? 4th was a Saturday, 5th, 6th. Yeah, so they got it on Tuesday morning. Dear Mr. Deckers, I write to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 4th June 2016. We will contact you in relation to the issue you have raised in your letter as soon as possible. Yours sincerely. And he has signed it. That's a legally binding contract now. You've promised me a meeting. I don't know if you realised that. Now, I had to look back. I wasn't going to go and switch all the computer on upstairs and print the letter off, so I had to look back at the video, an open letter to the Chief Constable. And I mentioned about 15 issues in here. There was a bailiff impersonating a policeman and council employees impersonating court officials, illegal warrants, illegal summons. I mean, I pretty much went through the whole goddamn thing, including the 30 years worth of stolen taxpayers' cash. So I'm not quite sure which issue he's referring to, although most of those could be covered under threatening behaviour and or misconduct in public office, I suppose. So I don't know. However, having already had a meeting with Inspector Liddell, who's now a detective sergeant, thanks to me, and also some superintendent who was there grinning smugly at me in a patronising way, whose name I forget, and Liddell spoke the most amazing amount of cyber galactic psychobabble. I didn't understand a fucking word of it. And it was quite evident I wasn't going to get any sense out of them, so I'd left the meeting. And then I spoke to DCI Wass, who temporarily was IWAS, so no longer a chief inspector, but then an inspector. Apparently she's now at DCI again. She said they didn't have the resources to investigate the 30 years missing money. And I said, well, show me the report. And the report was there. And the report said it had probably gone in someone's pocket. And then they wandered off back to speeding duty. And then I had a meeting with Inspector Richard Lowings, I think his name was. And I left him a bunch of paperwork. And sometime after I'd got it back, I actually had to look through it to put it back in the file and discovered that 2 letters were missing. So Dick was a thief, really. And he didn't resolve anything either. Despite the fact the council are willingly and knowingly and repeatedly taking this trading licence money, which is a criminal offence in itself because they're setting out to do it. And I had a couple more meetings along the way. And they were all a waste of time. And I'm going to Huntingdon, I'm going to March, I'm on my days off and stuff. Because I think back then I was doing agency work. And they've all been a waste of time. So now you have contracted legally to meeting me, Alec Wood, Chief Bottle Washer. I don't want your fucking meeting. Because you're all a waste of fucking time. I mean, 7 fucking years this has been going on. 7 fucking years. And the money's still missing. And they're still charging for trading licenses. And the police still aren't investigating. 7 fucking years. You are, however, Alec, quite entitled to attend any meeting with myself present, and the Prime Minister, and the head of MI5. MI5. Because, to be quite honest, Cambridgeshire Police are a disgrace to fucking humanity. And that's before I even get started on a local council. And really, there is no less level. Jesus, I need some sleep. There is no less level that this should be considered on than top ministerial fucking level. Because I want to find out, firstly, who's been hacking all my fucking social media and knocking the views down on my YouTube videos. And I also want to find out why David Cameron's pet fucking council, Huntingdon, is filled with a bunch of lying, thieving wankers who think they can do what they want, when they want, to who they want, and they think they're above the fucking law. So, Alec, if you want to jack this up real quick, because I don't think David Cameron is going to be Prime Minister after the 23rd of June. I think Boris Johnson is. So if you manage to fit it in this weekend, like if you can all come round here tomorrow lunchtime, say, then you might be able to blame some stuff on Cameron as you're kicking him out the door. Otherwise, Boris is going to have to live with it for a very long time. So just a hint there. Because I will be having a meeting with those people, and they will be coming here. I won't be fucking going anywhere, because I've spent the last fucking 7 years running off to meetings with the police, which have achieved fucking nothing. So this time, you're going to be running after me. Because I've fucking had enough of you. You sit there all fucking high and mighty, in your glass fucking houses, chucking stones. Do as we say, not as we do. And it's all about to fucking stop. So unless I do get a meeting with the Prime Minister and with the head of MI5, I'm not going to stop. And you have legally contracted to a meeting with me, Chief Constable Alec Wood. I don't give a flying fuck what you fucking say, because let's face it, you've all got form. There's none of you can be trusted anymore, is there? There's none of you got any authority anymore. You've all fucking lied. You've all fucking approved of theft. The council have stolen. The council have lied. You're all guilty of threatening fucking behaviour. No authority. You've got no fucking authority anymore. You don't understand this, do you? This is what's slightly fucking slipping past you. That I can prove you're liars. That I can prove the council are thieves. And you cannot claim the moral fucking high ground when the evidence is fucking out there saying that you are liars and fucking thieves. Are you getting this at all? Is any of this fucking sinking in? Because you're in a fucking boatload of trouble. Fucking hell. Anyway, I've got another video to do because my friends at the council have been in touch about my council tax. Thank you for watching this. I shall see you all later on.